everyone, and welcome to our Cotecna Talkshow on product and system certification. My name is Frances Navarro, and I'm a legal advisor at Cotecna's HQ in Geneva. I will be moderating our impressive panel that we have lined up for you today. With the growing demand for high quality and reliable products and systems, certification has become a vital service to ensure the necessary standards and requirements are met to improve safety and quality for consumers. Today's talk show will aim to provide an overview of, firstly, the certification process for products and systems and market trends and developments. Secondly, a focus on particular schemes in Asia and the Gulf region. And thirdly, the benefits the certification brings to organizations and consumers. We have a fantastic set of experts today who will be sharing their insights and knowledge on this subject. We will also have time for Q&A session at the end, so feel free to reserve any of your questions until then or pop them in the Q&A chat. Let's start by introducing our speakers. Firstly, we have Romain Petit, Group Chief Operating Officer, who joined Cotecna in 2018 to manage the group's operations and strategy. Prior to joining Cotecna, he spent close to 20 years at Bureau Veritas, where he held a number of senior leadership roles, including spearheading the group's strategy and development activities in Europe as well as North Asia. Romain graduated from ESC Amiens and attended an executive education program at INSEAD. Daniel Oliva, Operations Director, Government and Trade Solutions, brings more than 25 years of experience in inspection and certification in leadership positions for Lloyd's Register, TÜV Rheinland, and Bureau Veritas. With hands-on experience in global execution, Daniel has developed multiple markets and cultural skills in countries like Japan, France, Brazil, and Portugal. At his most recent prior position, he was responsible for the certification business of Southern Europe, covering 11 countries, and thereafter as Global Head of Customer Services. Currently, in his capacity as Operations Director at Cotecna, Daniel is responsible for our VOC certification centres, as well as business and technical processes and teams. Jack Gurr, Vice President of Caixin Certification, has been at the helm of Caixin, leading the company's efforts since its integration into the Cotecna Group in 2020. Rooted in China but possessing a global perspective on the industry, Jack brings a wealth of experience and knowledge and possesses a strong background in leading and development of new schemes. Jack has also been instrumental in driving innovation and progress within Cotecna. Subrata Saha, Business Head of Certification and Training Services, has been a valued member of the Cotecna Group since 2017 and has been a key force in the initiation of the startup journey of the certification business line in India. With over 20 years of experience, he has a proven track record of applying innovation in their work and driving process in the TIC industry. He's dedicated to building a global platform for their work and has been leading the expansion efforts for South and Southeast Asia region. Last but not least, and bringing an important Gulf perspective, we have Kamlesh Palmer, VOC and Commodities Director, Middle East. Prior to joining Cotecna, Kamlesh worked briefly with SGS, Intertek, and with France Telecom as Order Delivery Manager for Cisco Telepresence Project. Kamlesh joined Cotecna in 2014 and has undertaken a wide range of roles during his Cotecna journey, where he serves his current role as VOC and Commodities Director, Middle East. Now that you know a bit about our experts, Romain and Daniel will kick things off, giving us an overview of the certification market and addressing the key questions such as why we need certification, as well as the evolving landscape of the certification market. Let's first start with a short video introduction from Romain.
Good morning, good afternoon everyone. My name is Romain Petit. I am the Chief Operating Officer of Cotecna Group. Cotecna is a Swiss headquartered testing, inspection and certification company. We are present in more than 52 different countries and we have a headcount of more than 7,500 people across the world. Our main activity today is related to food safety, where we have a wide network of laboratories with a good concentration in West Europe. We are also involved into agri-commodities inspection and testing, where enabling us to have a global presence, where we have a presence in the countries of origination and the countries of destination. Similarly, we work on the field of metals and minerals, where we do inspection and testing as well. And finally, we do a lot of activities related to consumer inspection, consumer testing, and verification of conformity services, which we call the product conformity assurance services. I'm delighted to be with you today, but let me first explain why we believe that product and management system certification are very important nowadays in our daily life. Product certification is all about safety. It's about what to demonstrate and to testify whether your product is safe, secure, and compliant for the good final usage, being for the end consumer or being for an intermediary, being an enterprise and an industry. When it comes to management system certification, the objective for us is basically to demonstrate, is for a company to demonstrate its commitment to deliver continuous improvements, efficiencies, being on various business processes, being either on quality, being either on environment, social responsibility, or sustainability, or food safety, being on various market specific. It's about demonstrating for an organization its commitment to continuous improvement and efficiencies to demonstrate that it has a superior business processes. In that journey, the role of a certification body is to certify that the company has really put forward processes and commitments and activities to go into that improvement journey and to demonstrate that those efficiencies are indeed taking place. Over the last 5 years, Cotecna has developed its certification business activities, being in product certification, where we are currently accredited in various geographies on some specific products that will be detailed later on, but as well on management system certification, where we have today a relatively large presence in China, in India, and few other countries within the Cotecna network. Our objective is basically to expand this network in various territories and various geographies in order to be able to offer, moving forward, global solution for our clients. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will enjoy the certification talk show. Bye-bye.
With that introduction, let's now turn to Daniel to talk us through some of the recent trends in the certification market. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you, Francis. Yes, good day, everyone. I'm Daniel Oliva, Operations Director at Cotecna, based here in our head office in Geneva. I'm very pleased to join the talk show today. It's an opportunity to reach out and share insights with this community. Thank you very much to be here. During the talk show, you will get information on interesting developments and cases that show what we are doing to help our clients and society.
Fantastic. So Daniel, can you tell us about the key evolutions in the certification market, along with a rundown of examples that our viewers should be aware of today?
Well, sure. I'd like to start with ESG. That stands for environmental, social, and governance. This is one of the key ones. Top companies have increased disclosure and reporting. Investors are also using ESG for investment decisions. According to a survey, 81% of the institutional investors are using ESG as a factor to decide key investments. Additionally, besides these voluntary initiatives, there's increasing regulatory focus on ESG from governments. New rules and requirements on reporter, disclosing, fiduciary duty are coming up very often. I'll give you a very clear example. In the European Union has introduced CSDD and CSRD recently. Let me break this down. Well, the CSDD stands for Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive. This is a new regulation that aims to improve consistency, comparability, credibility of ESG reportings. This directive requires companies with more than 500 employees operating in the EU to report on their sustainability performance, including their impact on environment, climate change, social issues, and governance practices. This directive sets out specific disclosure requirements related to these topics: water use, biodiversity, human rights, and of course, climate change, which is one of the key topics in society today. On the CSRD, the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, it's an amendment to the existing non-financial reporting directive, and it's extended scope. It applies to all companies with more than 250 employees operating in the EU. These are two of the broader effort that Europe is doing to encourage sustainable business practice and combat climate change. By requiring companies to disclose more information about their sustainability performance, these regulations aim to promote transparency, accountability, and enable investors, stakeholders, and the public to make informed decisions based on a company's sustainability performance. We are living in a time where everybody wants to show how sustainable they are. The point is, a certification body can help to improve the quality of this data and make sure that the companies demonstrate accurate and solid data. Top companies are using certification bodies to assess their sustainability performance, identify areas of improvement, and develop strategies for reporting and certification. Another very important trend for us that have a laboratory network worldwide is product certification. Product certification is also evolving. The CE mark, which is the most global certification scheme, has been upgraded in 2019. It is strengthened, more efficient, and more transparent. This regulation was published in 2019, and since 2021, all products need to comply. So if you're starting and implementing new products in Europe, you need to comply to the standard. It places greater responsibility on manufacturers to ensure that products comply with all relevant EU regulation. It also provides for increased market surveillance, including more frequent checks on products, as well as tougher penalties for non-compliance. Well, I gave you the example of the EU, which is one of the largest worldwide markets, but we have this going on in several other areas. Improved product standards in Middle East, for example, there is a new mandatory PCA, Product Conformity Assessment Program, for certain products, including toys, all electrical and electronic equipment, and cosmetics. Under these programs, all products being imported in Saudi must undergo testing and certification by an approved conformity assessment body before they can import it into Saudi Arabia. We have today Kamlesh that will be speaking to you on other products and services specific that we are developing on the area. Another key space is bio and organic food. We have a solid network of food-related laboratories, and we see that more and more customers are going towards to see bio and organic certification. It's basically programs to verify food and agricultural products are produced using practices that prioritize environmental sustainability, animal welfare, human health. To become organic certified, producers must meet a set of specific requirements, and that includes no utilization of synthetic pesticides, herbicides, or fertilizers, no genetically modified organisms, no GMOs, no antibiotics, growth hormones on animals. Also, animals must have access to the outdoors and be organic fed. So it's a group of requirements that ensure that the food is growing, is being produced, and is being supplied with bio and organic practices. More and more, consumers are interested in supporting sustainable agriculture and minimizing their exposure to harmful chemicals. This also provides market value for producers because their products are valued at a premium. The demand is constantly growing, and I would like to show you some statistics for that. In Europe, according to the latest data from Eurostat, the area from organic land has increased 34% when we compare to 2010. During the same year, the number of organic operators increased by 82%, reaching over 500,000 certified producers in 2019. As for bio-certified companies, in 2019 there were over 340,000 organic certified food, which is a 53% increase on a similar period. Similar trends are observed also in the USA. In terms of organic land, the latest data from USDA shows a 47% increase compared to 2011. Recently, with the effects of the war in Ukraine, there has been somewhat reduction on these volumes, but we feel that the market is picking up afterwards. Overall, these statistics suggest that demand for organic and bio food is solid and constantly growing. Well, this is quite a brief overrun of the three main factors that we have today: ESG, PCA, and bio. All our experience in these spaces highlight the positive impact of certification. Overall, certification plays a crucial role in ensuring the quality and safety of products throughout the supply chain and building customer confidence in the products that they purchase. A solid product and management certification system helps protect and ensure resilience of organizations as well as help industry succeed. I see a bright future for the business and industries that use these tools effectively. Solutions will continuously be evolving, and so will the requirements that society expects. And on this journey, Cotecna is a great partner for you. It will be an interesting journey, and we are glad to invite you to come along with us.